Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, viewers all over Liberia and even across Liberia. Welcome this morning to another fascinating educative platform that we have created to contribute to the educational activities of our young people and even those of you who are interested to follow us. We have created this platform to help people who have interest in Microsoft Excel. So basically, this morning I'm going to drill you through some important important areas where you have interest into. So quickly, let us open our Microsoft Excel spreadsheet as it is already before us. Let's get to it this morning. Wherever you are watching, I encourage you to share the lesson this morning as we get through this process. Let me try to let me try to expand the sheet. So basically, we have before us this is a spreadsheet in Microsoft, and normally, if you launch the Microsoft Excel workbook, will be displayed before you like this with this white and gray colors. So the entire area here is spreadsheet, and of course, we have this section here is column. They are labeled with the ABC, and we call them the column. The ones with the numbers are best known as rules. So we have a little work before us, but later we're going to format this particular work that we have before us. You see some of the characters are in heading, and so we later expand the columns and adjust it, customize it properly that our people will be able to understand exactly what we are doing. So welcome. My name is Jackson Tiyamara, and this is Excel, Microsoft Excel tutorial, beginner, intermediate, and even advanced. You can take advantage of what we are doing here. So up here is the ribbon. We call it a ribbon. The white area you see up here is called a ribbon. And with this ribbon, we have tab. This is the file tab where you come and to even open new spreadsheet, you come to this new area. And of course, home here is your recent document that you have been saving. You've been working with. These are some of the documents. We have area here to open if you have your document that you need to open from the directory where it is saved on the desk, either on the desktop or any part of the area you have saved your work to. You can open it from here. Then of course we have info. This information is where you come to us. So you have to protect your workbook and so on. Important section here to save your work. How do we save? Is if you are saving for the first time, you can use this single save option. When you come to browse, you choose the location where you want your work to be saved. Either from the desktop, you want to save it in download, you want to save it in document, you save it wherever. You just give your name from this end here. So you give your name, and for me, I want to save this in my document folder. So I press save. I've been saved already. So we got to go back there to complete the section. So the way we have it saved already here, save as is to save the document as fresh and to give it a. If you don't have a system name, you can come to save as to edit the document that you want to rename. So you come back to save as and come to browse to change the name that you previously, you know, label the file with. But this one there to continue saving with the particular name that you want your document to be saved with. So remember you can do that with Control S on the keyboard as well. So let's go back to file again on our tab. We have here print. After you complete your job on your spreadsheet, if you wish to print it out, you can come to print here. This is the print area, and you see what we have on the spreadsheet is displaying on our print section here, right? So you can come to this section here, printer, and of course there's a little button here, black, and drop down information. You select your printer that you are connected to. So another option here is saying printer properties. So if you want additional information, maybe to print black and white or to do other additional, customization, then you can also come there. You can choose to change it to letters to A4, and you can also choose to print. Uh, you can also choose to print with landscape. You see a landscape, but currently it's in portrait. Yeah, there are many options here that you can find. Like here, draft to this area here. See high, standard, draft, and custom. So the draft here is to print fast your document. If you want your document to come out faster, you hit on draft. Some printers will have fast print, but this one is draft for the printer I am using. So for the high is to print your work with high quality. Standard, you leave it as it is. Yeah. So we just leave this one, but normally it's advisable we just leave it as it is, except for otherwise other. So share here option. You could choose to share this your workbook with another person who is not even in Liberia. They could be in America. You share with them whatever you do in Liberia. The person will be able to see it to where they are. So you can choose to share it by link. Yeah. So you see a share with people. You can share with multiple people to work at as you are doing from your end. So you could also choose to save in a cloud, save to cloud. That if it is saved to your cloud, anytime you can have access to even the machine damage and whatever. The day you in your information, try to access a particular document, you will be accessible. Now export. You could choose to export the document out of a PDF or another, file extension, type that you want to save the document with. So publish also, we can choose to publish this work with other additional application that maybe you could want to work with, like Power BI. Like I have Power BI. If I do any work in Microsoft Excel and I want to do a modification, I can use Power BI to publish it, and it could also be online, or choose to publish it with how do you call it, uh, my SQL, to be online, to be so your data will be live online. So that is what the publish is there for. And of course, the last, not the last, but this other section also that say close. As we hit there, it close the entire workbook for us. This closing area. So account here, account basically because you to work you know uh drop down information, like you that will be also helpful for you. That is the let's go back and reconnect to this. Okay, internet seems to be breaking in small. I will speak with all right. Hmm. Hmm. So welcome again. Sorry for the inconvenience. So look, I was showing you the section of the Microsoft Excel. We have different kinds of functionalities for this section that we have here. So here we move on. Perhaps you want to have additional information on your ribbon. Maybe you could even create your tab. Is by coming to option, come to customer ribbon. These are all information that you have on your tab. Under the home tab here, we have the clipboard, we have the font, the alignment, the number, the volume, cell edit, everything that you see over there. I could choose to deactivate this from my home tab. So whatever the board, what we have before us. Let me try to bring you guys. Let me try. The internet is flipping a bit. Keep flipping. Keep flipping. And you have additional sheet. So I choose to delete this sheet 3. It's bad. Then you see a command, you just delete that. So let's come back to where we have our sheet 1. Right here before us, we trying to format this. For which side? Sorry for the break in, guys. So let us try to format this.
Your sister, uncle.
What we have before us. Let us first insert the heading.
Makage.
We highlight this and highlight it and close, merge and center under alignment. And then what we do, we are going to adjust the column by double clicking or click and drag. Of course, you can also click and drag if you wish, or you double
I'm
click.
hearing you.
Well, I'm going to dress this one back.
Meaning,
Starter is already viewable. Priority also, you can view that. And we have this. Okay, so everything is viewable now. So we're gonna highlight this and format it properly. You can also choose to click in the center of your work and press Ctrl T to insert the table. But I don't want to do that, or by coming up here. Here is the design error. Here, these are various kinds of table, but I normally choose my regular table format. So I want to center the table heading. It's highlighting and come to alignment on your ribbon under the home tab and just center. I'm going to bold this. I will change the font type. I'll change the font type to a better fonts that I want to use. This. Well, you can choose to use your own normal font. It's not. It's not. Let me come back and use Calibre. Let me just use Calibre. So I want to add a filters on this filters, and then give my table a color. And give my table a color. Which color can we give it? Let's use blue. Let's use the blue. So you see, in progress is also not showing. So this we have to double click there and then you make it visible. So we want to add additional heading here instead of the school or any institution that you choose to do a progress report for. How do we create well, we just giving this as an
Oh,
example, right?
oh, but
It's on
sometimes
the it's on
I'm
17th
a bit careful because of the pastor.
17th Street.
Mm.
For beginners, intermediate, and even advanced. So you can follow us online, keep following, guys. Keep following. You can also share. So I'm gonna choose to increase the main heading.
Wọ́n bá ṣáṣe já pé ẹ̀mí wọ́n ta sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn kò ṣàmà.
So I want to increase the font size of this. Increase the font size.
Come on,
We just leave it like that, not to bother with many colors. So this is a let's give our heading here again. This is a progress report. So I'm gonna give this red color. Increase the font size. Uh, Normal, so I just put this in all in cap.
native doctor. Doctor. Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
So we have on our progress report, we have project for feedback and project name. You could just choose to give your project name, whatever name you can give your project. Then we have a tax description. Yeah. What's a project name, and the description of the project. You choose to insert whatever information you have. Then you need to know the status of the project. If the project is in progress, you have to say that. If the project has now commenced, you also instate, in your data. Then you have a priority. If the project is high or low or medium, you can also state that. Then you also have the due date of the project that you are handling. So you could also insert or section that I have a commencement date of the project, commencement date and ending date. But we have here due date and actual completion date. You can also have it. So if the project is ongoing, you can say, okay, waiting. But if it is done, completion, actual completion date, you can insert your date. If the project is supposed to end, maybe let's assume the 30th, you choose to put it there. That's how it works. But if you have not done with the project, you can just leave it and tell your boss that waiting. Yeah. So this is a sample of it. You can choose to continue filling in your information, filling in. And then if you are done, you can export it. You can choose to share this file with your boss online, and if you want to do that. So it's bib update. We're gonna be doing this small. I can choose to if I have multiple sheets, I can choose to give my sheet here under here color, and just name my sheet, right click, and of course come to rename and say produce project progress report 2023. So assuming you see, you can give it a color. So, guys, for a moment, we're gonna stop here and we're gonna be taking it step by step. Any question you have, you can leave it in the comment section, and later we can address that. So this is the project progress report sample. Yeah. So you have the project name, tax descriptions, status of the project, priority. If the project is high in priority or is low, and you also mention it. Due date, you have your due date there. You have your actual completion date. Yeah. So guys, good having you. It's nice having you guys on this platform today again. We're gonna come back again with additional fascinating information. But until then, I love you guys. Keep following us on this basic Microsoft Excel tutorial for beginners. The video gonna be posted. You can follow it. Go by doing it step by step for yourself. Yeah. So that is it. We stop here for today, and we will continue on tomorrow because of time's sake.